Okay. Right now, so Pandarus and Ray.
Yes, it's Pandarus is going order, and Rain is going chaos. Just oh, I need to put free camera on. That helps. I like being able to like kind of pan and go between sides. So yeah, Rain just is going with crawlers. Pandarus, I'm gonna put it on Pandarus's screen mostly, just because the order macro changes a lot from chaos macro in many different situations. Where chaos, at least for the start, you know, we'll see the units coming down. It'll pretty much just be bombers and crawlers. Pandarus will be making anything from, you know, archers breaking into mana, and that stuff happens earlier. Pandarus, though,
Pandarus should guys
he
on
took
that.
two crawlers.
Okay, good.
He took two
Good.
crawlers in that. I
Oh,
did not expect that. I thought he was
that
going to
was
lose that
awesome.
sword. Yeah, Rain really mismanaged his crawlers right there. He had the sword. He just needed to send the weak crawlers back, and you know he could have guaranteed the kill. But now Rain is forced to break bombers. He lost another crawler. Rain is losing a lot of crawlers. This is bad.
Pressing.
Pandarus is up 300 gold in just killing crawlers. But let's see. So now I'm gonna actually see.
Archer is coming.
Yep, the arch is he's got one moving forward, and he has another one coming up. Now the Archidons, yeah.
And that idea.
Now one thing that Rain's doing that's smart though is he's using that bomber to just hold the tower right there. Just those little offsets. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough to help him, but he's at least being diligent enough to not give Pandarus too much tower control early, because he knows already how far behind he is and needs every little advantage if he's going to come back from this game. Yeah, Pandarus is starting to make lots of archers already at 2 minutes, so he's sacrificing a lot of economy. You can look, Pandarus' economy, he's only running 3 miners. And he's going to manage to kite that bomber, but that bomber's gonna manage. The second one's gonna manage to get in there. Ray needs to get a lot of bombers, and he needs to get deads out fast, because he can't go wings because Pandarus is running.
Rain has just economy. Looks like no army at all.
Yeah, that also. He can afford to lose some of those miners though, because of how bad Pandarus' economy is. Pandarus is only just now working on his economy.
That's awesome. Three swords gun.
Yeah, he took care of the swords, which is okay, but now he needs to get that dead up forward to protect the miner. There you go. You see how the dead is now forward? There. So now Rain's economy is protected. So while Pandarus had that army advantage, he let all his swords get bombed, and now Pandarus, you know, is now actually behind again in the game. He didn't manage to offset the difference in population. Rain has a really big population lead, and now he's starting to gain the army lead with his deads by giving them poison. What do you think Pandarus should do here to
should get here as soon as possible in medic?
He needs merrics and spears, or
yeah, at least one spear would be enough.
Yeah.
Put them in front.
See, he doesn't have the economy for a spear, so he's relying on just swords.
Pull back, that's what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
Back.
Let's see, yeah, see, Rain right there is smart, because he's not sure, he doesn't want to get rust through his deads, so he's only keeping one on the tower, and he's keeping 2 further back, so if Pandarus was to launch an attack, and Rain is unprepared for it, maybe he doesn't have the bombers for it, which it looks like he doesn't. Now he's pressing in, but at that moment, he was playing it safe. He could at least save 2 of his deads, should they. Yeah, and again,
that
he doesn't have any bombers. Rain did not account for not having any bombers. He's managing to put that weak sword really far back. Again, he's gonna lose.
That was a mistake. The deads are slow. They cannot pull back.
He put them too far forward, and he didn't poison any of the Archidons. He's gonna lose the swords, But I mean, that's a good trade for Pandarus, because now look at the
Now they about
population
equal.
offset. Yeah, the
Yeah,
population is
population about equal.
yeah.
No,
Range is
maybe
range has jumped up.
there's a little behind.
Range has jumped up though a little bit, but yes, it's definitely more equal than it was before. I'd say Pandarus is actually not playing bad at all, and alright, so he's just gonna use that bomber to stop the swords from coming in. Rain lost that Juggernaut, but Pandarus is letting his Archidons get poisoned. Let's see, that's not gonna pay off. He's gonna have to garrison all of those, and then now Rain with the tower spawn. Charge the spear, so the spear would get poisoned.
Yeah, it ain't gonna.
Oh no, one thing he still doesn't have though is he doesn't have bombers. So again, it doesn't matter though. I was gonna say you could use the bombers to prevent Pandarus from coming out of the base, but he didn't have a spear up forward enough for his economy units. So Pandarus has a lot of units out that are just poisoned. Pandarus does have a castle archer, but I don't think it's enough. Alright. So again, Rain is now using the tower spawn as an additional, as a Juggernaut to again, just go out in front of his deads. Pandarus has a lot of mana, but no way to spend it, because now he doesn't have the gold. One thing Rain's doing that's smart, which I do appreciate, is when Pandarus falls back in like that, he doesn't bring his deads in, because the deads are not going to get any mileage on taking down the tower. So he knows that he can't bring the deads in. Now see, that sword isn't going to do anything. Pandarus should have known better, because now he's actually now a lot of his Archidons are poisoned, and he's letting his units. Oh no, yeah, Pandarus is letting his Archidons get poisoned. That's not good. And now he's launching his -4. This is
This is just last desperate.
Yeah, see, that's all Rain has to do is just move the deads back. Although Pandarus is using the animation cancel on the miners though. See if you can take another one out. Oh no, he's gonna stop there. He managed to kill one dead using the animation cancel though. That was funny. All right, so now I gotta get the second game replay.
That was fun.
All right, so that's the first game to Rain. What do you think Pandarus needs to do in the next game?
Get Merrick. It would be quite useful.
He needs Merrick's. Well, what do you think he should change anything in the start game though? Do you think his start game was okay? Because
yeah, but start game was okay. He managed to kill a few crawlers. And
yeah, I thought like his initial start game was strong. I just think he did the big careless mistake though was he didn't space his swords out. So when he went in with his Archidons, when his economy was at his peak at the start game, he lost a lot of units needlessly. One in front and just rotated his swords so Rain could only bomb one at a time. That would have worked out a lot better for him.
All right, so 4 opening.
I forgot I just copied, so now we're gonna pause and see what this is. This looks actually like the same game. Hold on, let me make sure I copied the right replay here. Thought I had it. Copy.
No, it's different.
Yep. Okay. Now they went to gates. Okay. So this is the same sized map as the last one. So are you all set and ready to
Yep.
go? All right. Let's
Yep.
start. And play, and we are off. So Rain is now on the left side. He has I honestly think this left side priority in matchups sometimes, and because I know I'm one to favor playing on the left side only because I'm very familiar with the left side. You know, more than 90% of my games are on the left side.
Oh,
Uh-oh. That's
what
a
happened?
what did happen? Hold on, I'm gonna restart that because there was some, you know, communication going on in the beginning, but I didn't manage to see it. I said strike gates. Oh, okay. So Pandarus striked gates. So that was a mistake by Rain. Rain went to a map that Pandarus had actually striked. So I don't think that, I mean, that he didn't need to count that for a loss, because it says here on the forum that that's a loss. So that makes it 1-1. So I'll give you that was a fast second game. So that was I don't even know if that really needed to be considered, but there you go. That last one is now the third game. So we'll see what kind of map they go to here. So now it's desert. Okay. I'll wait for you to get ready. And Rain is back on the right side.
Okay, ready.
Ready? Alright, let's start. Alright, so Pandarus is using, it looks like the Jerry T method. 2 miners, and he's going to go into an Archidon. I've always argued against that start. I don't believe it's safe against Chaos. Chaos just has to play patiently, not run crawlers in too deep. Just kind of space it out for tower, and whenever the Archidon approaches, you know, fake a run in, force the Archidon to kite, and then use your speed to run out. Because now, you know, again, another thing with that start, it gives Chaos the tower early. Chaos, you know, again, it's just playing patiently with this. You know, the crawlers aren't going to kill the Archidon, but you know what? If Rain, you know, opted to go bombers right here, he could certainly line a bomber just behind 3 crawlers and blow up the Archidon by the time it makes it to the gates. So Pandarus has to be really careful with his Archidon right now. Let's see. Rain is opting to just run in with lots of crawlers though. That's the 6th crawler he just put out. But Pandarus though has his 2nd archer out. We'll see if no Rain chickened out, and he's gonna take a crawler for it. That was a game of chicken, and Rain went too deep. He lost 2 crawlers for it. See, that's the thing. Rain got too aggressive, but he has the bomber though. Oh no, but Pandarus shot the bomber. No, that's it. Those crawlers have to go back. And Pandarus does not screw up his forward kiting. That is another crawler gone. So Rain needs to he needs to get bombers out, and he needs to use them better. Pandarus is gonna try to work on that. Okay, so he's sending the crawlers out. Careful with that bomber though, Rain. You can't put that in the front like last time. Alright, so Pandarus, Pandarus has goofed up his kiting there though.
That's it. It's very difficult now.
Yeah, but Rain has 2 bombers though. And Pandarus isn't pressed. Okay, there we go. Here's the run in. He's got to move the bombers though. The bombers are too close. Uh-oh. He managed to get 1 bomber. Alright, so there's 1. So he managed to, alright, so that's going to send them, it looks like, to half health. So Rain just needs to get another bomber in. But he has a dead. I didn't even notice him queuing that. Rain snuck out that dead. Uh-oh, but that bomber's going to get shot. Rain is not being careful enough with his bomber placement. He's leaving them out in the open in front of his crawlers, and now that's going to be a dead, really.
Yeah, dead, exactly. It's over. That's all.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of miners right there.
No poison.
He did
He
one.
doesn't
Yeah, Pandarus now has the
power.
advantage. Rain has the mana, so he's gonna get charged. He has the Zug though. That's important at this stage. That's crucial. That's exactly what you want because he can get the animation cancels off the swords like just like that. And now that Juggernaut isn't gonna take any damage. And he wants the long ones, the ones where he picks them up and slams them down because he's imprevious. All right, so now he has the bomber behind the Juggernaut. But again, he's sending a bomber. Oh my gosh, is he gonna sneak that bomber in? He's gonna sneak that bomber in. Pandarus didn't kite that bomber. He just lost 3 Archidons to that. That's big. That's a huge upset.
Oh,
So now Rain has established tower control.
They about equal now.
So now let's see what Rain is making at the base. Rain is making deads. He's not making any bombers though, and he's still behind in the range unit count because Pandarus can send swords up all day now because that Juggernaut is weak. Is he gonna kill that dead? Yeah, that dead's gonna die. Rain just let him get rid of that dead, and he's not gonna lose the Juggernaut though. Alright, he did manage to get poisoned though. Let's see what Pandarus is. Yeah, Pandarus has the funds for a Spiriton. He's not opting to use it though. That's exactly what Pandarus needs though. If Pandarus had it on Rain with the tower spawn is gonna come in, send his deads behind it. He now doesn't need a strong. That is his Juggernaut. He doesn't need to have one. And then he backed his deads out though. He chickened out. He could have gone in there a couple more feet, just another step, and he would have been poisoning some of the miners, but he backed off. But he has another Jug, so he's holding tower. Pandarus is trying to grab raids. I don't agree with that. He doesn't have the swords to use raids, and with poison, he's gonna raids, and the poison is gonna just take more life off it, and a couple attacks, and it's dead. It won't even have a chance to swing anything. And Pandarus never with a spear. He has the funds for Merrick's. Oh my gosh, is Rain with the blast? He went 1 Archidon, but that's sending a message. Rain poisoning everything in that. See again with the raids, and then with the poison. See, look how much that does for him though. Like hardly anything. He did clap that dead there though, but I feel like without raids, that would have actually been a better meat shield for his Archidons, and his Archidons would be able to stay there longer, which is what you want. You don't want the swords to be your saving grace. Yeah, Rain is expecting a magic kill, but Pandarus doesn't have the gold for it. He has some mana now, but he doesn't have any way to pull out the maids. This is when when you have this kind of a lead, Rain is giving him that maid stall though. Oh, Pandarus just surrenders. Yeah, I mean he was under a lot of pressure from the the deads coming in behind the tower spawn, and like you said, he needed to make Merrick's. He never made a Merrick the entire set against Rain, and that's just not smart. It's not how you want to play against deads. You need those, especially at the 5-6 minute mark. He was going into 7 minutes this game without getting anything to cure poison, and to cure his early tier units from bombers, and that wasn't smart.
As usually, this is all those games.